Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today we're reviewing this Dark Thunder energy drink, and this one is going to be on the original. So yes, this is basically Aldi's version. Now I'm going to say Aldi or Aldi because I know people say them two different ways, and Aldi is obviously a car brand as well, but I'm just going to call it Aldi just to make things more simple. So yes, this is Aldi's knockoff energy drink, basically to copy Monster, if you couldn't tell already. It's pretty obvious from the packaging. So I find Aldi generally copy a lot more the bigger brands, a lot more than what Lidl does, to be fair. I find Aldi's definitely more of a rip-off brand, shall I say, rather compared to Lidl. So yeah, we'll just bear that in mind. So anyways, the receipt, I did lose the receipt, but anyway, it was only like 30p or something. They're very, very cheap from Aldi, as things always are in Aldi and Lidl. I think it was like 35p or something for a big can, which of course is dirt cheap. Anyways, let's give you guys a full 360 of the can. So in reality, we actually have a really, really nice looking front can design to this can. So like I said, it looks very similar to Monster, or in terms of the kind of, you know, the colour scheming and everything else. Of course, normal Monster is obviously black and green, and obviously this is representing black and green as well. Now looking on the back quickly, with the ingredients and stuff are all there. They're kind of all mashed together, so the ingredients aren't listed too good. They haven't got like a proper graph, and not a graph, but a graph with the nutritional information. So it's a bit hard to find the stuff in there. But we do have a story and stuff, again, just like what Monster does. On the bottom we have nothing, and on the top everything's all standard and silver, including the pour ring. So again, taking a close look at the front of that can, so it simply says original. Now we have the big T in there, obviously represent the T in Thunder, again just like Monster has the big M for the Monster. Now as I said, we actually have a really nice can design, and there's lots of nice artwork going around the can on the front here. Definitely a lot more better design than what the back is. But yeah, lots of different designs. It does really, really look a nice can, and we've got this awesome looking logo here. I don't really know what it is. I think it's purely just a design, because I can't really make out what it is, but I think it's just a design. But yeah, it looks really nice, doesn't it? If you wouldn't think it's from Lidl, or sorry, Aldi, you'd literally think it was a premium brand. But yeah, really nice front can to design. So looking at the back of the can, so of course carbonated mixed fruit flavoured drink. Of course this is probably going to be a knockoff Monster, as this is probably going to try and be. So this is what the story says. A storm is coming. What's the point in being fearless if you can't show it? You must live your life without limits and scream about it from the mountaintops. You must become the bold, the brash and the brazen. You must become Dark Thunder. Yes. That's it. So yeah, a bit of a story, doesn't really make sense, but there you go. So anyways, looking at the ingredients, so this is sugar. Now obviously before the sugar tax, these used to be full sugar, shall I say, but now I believe they have half the sugar. Now again, it's weird how it lays out the ingredients and vitamins, because it's got it per 100ml and then per can, so it's correct in what it's doing, but because it's not in graph form, it's a bit confusing to read. So first of all, the caffeine content is 30 milligrams per 100ml, so it's 2 milligrams below the average, which is generally 32. Now per 100ml we have 3.6 grams of sugar per 100ml, so it's kind of that weird quarter sugar, so it's not half, it's the weird quarter. And like I said, before the sugar tax, this was like the original full sugar, which was like 10 grams per 100ml, and the total can only contains 18 grams of sugar, so it is very low on sugar. Now there is a sugar-free version of these drinks as well. In terms of vitamins, we have vitamin B12, pantothenic acid, niacin, and vitamin B6, so all of our usual and favourite vitamins there. Now as it is low in sugar, I'm just checking what sweeteners it has, because it keeps misting up because it's cold. Looking at the ingredients, checking what sweeteners we have. We have sucralose and acetylfenK, so no aspartame, which is good. But anyways, it's nice and cold. I have got a cup, and let's get straight into it. Hopefully it won't explode over me. So as this is going to be a knockoff Monster, I'm pretty much going to be guessing it's going to be the kind of, well, I was going to say it's going to be the kind of brownish colour, what normal energy drinks are, but I'm not too sure about this one. I think this is going to be a bluff colour, but we'll have to find out. And it didn't explode over me. Lovely. Right. And the colour is... Hey viewers, Zesty Lime Studios here. If you want to save 10% discount on any of these Zest Gamer products, don't forget to use code ZESTYLS. The code will be in the description below. These are my two personal favourites, Horus and Hyper Beast. Thanks, guys. Oh no, it's correct. It's bright yellow. Oh, quite a lot of foam on the top there. Look at that, guys. Definitely foamy. Look at that. So yeah, a hell of a lot of foam on the top there compared to other energy drinks, but not too many bubbles on the side, interestingly. So yes, the colour is yellow, albeit on the camera it looks maybe a bit darker than it does in real life, but for the most part it's definitely the yellowy colour. It's definitely a different colour to what Monster is, and it is see-through. Hello, as you can see my face through the drink. So giving it a closer smell now, let's see what we can smell of. So it hasn't got that really stronger smell, to be honest with you. It doesn't smell anything like the cheap brands. It doesn't smell like Euro Shopper or your kind of Best Way or Best in Drink or your... It doesn't also smell like... It doesn't smell like Boost or Emerge or anything like that. It kind of smells... It smells of a knockoff brand, shall I say. Now, it reminds me in a way to kind of how Warrior smells, which Warrior was a, again, super cheap energy drink from Pound Stretcher at the time. And I think that was like 25p for a 400ml can, but... Yeah, it reminds me of that type of smell. Very similar to Warrior. In terms of smelling like Monster Original, no chance. You know, I must get a can of this and a can of Monster and do a blind taste test to see the difference. But anyways, yeah, so nevertheless, let's try some. Yeah, definitely not Monster. I think probably one of the main reasons why is because the Monster full sugars are still full sugar. You see, they haven't halved the sugar in a lot of their original blends with Monster, whereas most other drinks, for example, you know, Relentless, Rockstar, they have half the sugar in pretty much all of their drinks now. Whereas Monster have kept, and Red Bull have kept their full sugar drinks full sugar, or you've even got the sugar-free ultras. So I think this is obviously lacking on sweetness and syrupiness as a full Monster original does. So I think maybe before the sugar tax came in, you could maybe say the Aldi Dark Thunder drink was a bit more closer to Monster original because it had a hell of a lot more sugar and syrup in it to represent the full sugar Monster. And now they've halved the sugar. If they're really thinking that is similar to Monster original, they are dreaming, because the sugar is just no different. So, you know, it tastes okay for what it does. It's certainly a very light and very crisp tasting flavour. Like, you know, it's very... Essentially, it's just very light. There isn't too much flavour there. And, you know, to be fair, there's no weird chemical tastes or aftertaste or side taste or anything like that, even though it's on the quarter sugar. I know quarter sugar can sometimes make drinks taste weird, but to be fair, it doesn't with this one. It just tastes like... It just tastes like another mid-range brand, to be honest with you. It doesn't taste... It certainly smells cheaper than it tastes, but it doesn't taste as cheap as you think it does, to be fair. So, you know, when I did drink the original one of this, you know, years ago before the sugar tax, you know, it was a hell of a lot more monster-y in terms of similarity. But this, since I haven't tried, you know, the Dark Thunder blend since they've halved or, you know, reduced the sugar. So, again, this is definitely, definitely a new blend to me. So, now it just tastes like a light, crisp, refreshing mid-range brand, and it's fine. There's no weird tastes. It's got that very light flavour in terms of original energy drink taste. And again, you're probably asking what original energy drink taste is. Well, you know, you've got your Euro Shopper, your Boost Emerge, you kind of got all your originals, and then you've got your Red Bull original, which is like the premium, you know, original thing. I know they all say carbonated mixed fruit, but they're not really mixed fruit as such, because mixed fruit is like, well, tropical, but it's not, if that makes sense. So there's always a bit of a weirdness around what actually original energy drink flavour is, but original energy drink is original energy drink taste. So it tastes like that, light and crisp. So yeah, it's okay for what it is. I'm just glad it hasn't got any nasty taste or anything like that, because I'll now happily enjoy the rest of this off camera. Yeah, I think from what I can remember with the old drink many years ago, I think this one's definitely better, because it's not just sugar and sweetness. Because let's be honest, if I was going to try and drink a Monster Original, I'd just buy a Monster Original. I wouldn't buy this, you know, for the sake of saving, I don't know, 70p versus a can of Monster. You just drink a can of Monster. It's just better. But this is totally different blend and totally different drink now, and it's fine. So as long as it's cold though, because I think this warm, I think wouldn't taste that nice whatsoever. So We'll leave it at that. But anyways, the drink's fine, but is it Monster? Well, no, absolutely not. So we'll leave it at that. I mean, it's not super nice, but it's not disgusting. So I think I will just give it in the middle because, you know, it's fine for what it is. For the price, certainly it's fine for what it is. But ultimately, there's so many other brands now on the market. You got all the Ultras and stuff. You'd rather just be drinking a nice, tasty Ultra or Monster Ultra or something. But there you go. Anyway, so yeah, thanks as always for watching, guys. If you have tried this drink, let me know in the comments below. And as always, you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram or Twitter. Or if you want to support my channel, you can check out my Patreon. Minimum support is £1 and they go towards new drinks, which means new videos for the channel. So as always, I'll see you all later. Cry.